Welcome back to an episode of Roblox and Cop Today I'm just going to be running a Signal 11 on the highway during a thunderstorm. It's sadly been in the area for a bit. And it's quite an empty night. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. There are no units, like no towns or anything for like a good amount of time. I'm just actually right off at at a really remote exit. And let me radio in that actually I'm doing a Signal 11 at 510 at postal 501 and right there. Alright, so I'm actually surprised that they have street highway lamps this remotely. Oh, wow. Thunderstorm just ended. Oh, they're going, okay. 70 miles per hour in a 60 zone. Definitely not the best thing. Alright. You got a 10-11. 73 in a 60 zone. Must be in a hurry. 10-11 at near HRP, sort of like a maroon SUV. No, 32s needed. ITM. Alright. Me go ahead and check the plate. So plate is that ABC 123? ABC 123. I hate the rain. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the suspect. Hello, sir. I'm Trooper Roblox here with Utah Highway Patrol. I needed a license and registration. Any issues going on here? Yeah, hello. Horrible weather, but I need your license registration. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I mean, like, all good and all, but I just prefer, just prefer to not stand in the rain so long, thank you. Alright, got it. Hold on tight. Yeah, I know the weather's bad, and you're in a hurry, probably. Alright. Why do I recognize this? I recognize this ID. Isn't he, like, on a wanted? Isn't he, like, wanted? Alright, let me run the plate. Alright, ABC 123, so... Yep. They're wanted for... Actually, they're wanted for kidnapping on an Amber Alert. Alright, how do I handle this? I'm frickin' in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I could just say that I'm suspecting DUI and then just have him step out and come over to my car. Alright, but I can't afford to have, like, anything happen to the victim, and I can't afford to have him go away, so... Yeah. And they're also gonna frickin' think it's suspicious that I'm taking them out in the middle of a storm. They might not even accept... Alright. Well... thing I can do, and actually I'm gonna radio in for 1032s, but I really don't expect them to get over here. Need 1032s at my 1020. 1032s at my 1020. Kidnapping. Alright. I'm gonna go have him step out of the car. Frickin' backup won't arrive for at least an hour, so there's no way. Alright, sir, let me hand you back your license registration real quick, so, here, alright. So everything checks out, but just, like, department procedures and everything require, like, we've been having a lot of, like, drunk driving and stuff, and, like, We've been having a lot of issues with that, so like, based on like recent procedures, I need you to like step out so I can do. No, I don't think. It's just that procedures require me to check for that. Like, I could get in trouble if like you were. Don't, I'm not saying that you are. Like, if you were under the influence and stuff. So like, yeah, I know it's raining, but I can have you just like come over to my car, and then you can just wait inside my car, and you'd have cover from the rain. Like you know. All right. So I'll just lead you over there. So if you could step out for me, okay. Just try to get off. Okay. So just follow me over here. Oh, by the way, the reason for the stop is that you were going 73 in a 60 zone. So let me open my car up real quick. All right. So just come in. All right. All right. You're under arrest. You're under arrest for kidnapping. You're under arrest for kidnapping, reckless driving, negligent driving in the first degree. You have a right to remain silent. You have a right to anything you say will be used against you in court. You have a right to an attorney. Anything you say will be used against you in court. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you. Do you understand these rights presented to you? Or presented unto you? Alright. I'm going to close the door. Alright, so I got a suspect for kidnapping, essentially. And, like... Oh, shoot, I didn't search him. Frick, that's not good. I'm gonna get it out of the car. If you could just get the victim over to your car and just, like, the back seat so they could get cover and just, you know. Alright. I'm gonna open the door real quick. I'm gonna pull the suspect out. Alright, I'm gonna need to search you real quick just for any firearms and weapons. Before I search you, anything on you that could, like, cause harm or anything? Alright, nope. Alright. If you say so. Alright, I'm gonna search you. Bribery of law enforcement officer. And, conveniently... So, I understand that the Beretta M9 is not considered a weapon, because that is in the state of Utah considered a firearm. Well, it does not have an orange tip, and if I unload the magazine, it has 9mm bullets inside of it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that away. Alright. I'm gonna go put you back in my car. Alright. And let me close the door again. Alright, renew on 10:15 at T/S. So also another charge. Alright, how's the suspect doing? How's the victim doing? I'm gonna talk to them real quick if you don't mind. Let me get my notes out. Oh yeah. I'm going to go overhead and radio in for EMS to just get over here. Alright, hello sir. Understand that the weather might not be so good and the circumstances might not be so good. I'm Trooper Roblox here with Utah Highway Patrol, and I understand that you're quite far away from home, but do you mind if I ask you a few questions? So, first of all, how are you doing right now? Yeah, I can understand that. So, okay. So essentially, what happened? Like, how did you get here? Like, if you could just tell me that. All right. All right. So EMS is over here. Okay. Yeah, I understand that. So this was, like, I'm guessing today, right? Like a few hours ago? Alright, so I'm gonna ask you a few questions again, like soon. I'm just gonna lead you over to like talk with a paramedic to like make sure you're doing okay and everything. So just like actually gonna have a paramedic come over to you and like make sure you're doing okay. So yeah. So like I got a victim in my car from like a kidnapping. I just want you to make sure that they're doing okay and everything. Like check for vitals and stuff, like make sure they're not injured and just like if they're injured, just get them over to like the nearest hospital, and they're not, I'll just like continue asking them questions, and then I'll just have you like take them over to the hospital anyway. So like they're over in my my in the secondary's car. So just come over here. All right. So I'll just have a paramedic talk to you and make sure you're doing all right. All right. So he's over here. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and search the suspect's car. If you could just keep an eye on the suspect and the victim, make sure nothing bad is gonna happen. All right. I'm gonna grab gloves. I'm gonna grab like evidence markers and stuff. I'm actually gonna have like I have a detective come over here soon. So CID 10-8. Make sure they're actually online. All right. All right. So. Alright, no tools inside. Looks like... let me check, let me open all the doors in this car. Alright. Oh. Okay, let me check their glove box. Looks like they have rope and tape in there. And bullets. Okay. I'm gonna have the detective handle that. Okay. I'm sure you could. Alright, so just let me make sure. Paramedic, before like you head out, so I'm guessing the victim is not okay, right? Like, yeah? So everything's alright? Alright, got it. I'll have... yeah, so, like, I'll have my secondary unit just escort you to the nearest hospital. So, like, nothing happens and all. Alright, so... yeah. So just, like, get ready and I'll have them go with you. Alright, so... where's the other trooper? Trooper? Alright, so, I just need you to, like, escort the other unit to the hospital. I mean, not the other unit, the EMS unit to the hospital. Make sure nothing happens along the way and stuff. So, if you could just head out and I'll just, like, handle the rest of this. And I'll just, like, get the suspect over to the nearest county jail. Everything good? Yes? Well, you should definitely... I don't know much about... yeah. Alright, so go. Code free. Just en route to the nearest hospital, go. Alright, so they should be out. I don't know, well, good luck with that, but you're under arrest and you're gonna have to show up in court to that. If I were to talk to you, I don't think the seat is your biggest problem right now. Alright. UHP 231, Isa Shar to CJ, transporting 1X. Alright. Well, I can assure you that that it will not be the same judge. Alright, Isa Shar, C1. I don't know why I just turned my stage lights on. Alright. Everybody, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you like my content, and that'll be the end of it. So, have a good day, and have fun with your spring break.